What we've seen is that the war on drugs approach that we co-opted from the United States approximately 40 odd years ago hasn't actually worked, but worse than that, it's actually multiplied harm.
Public support for cannabis law reform has soared in the past year, especially for medicinal use of cannabis, according to a poll commissioned by the New Zealand Drug Foundation. Support for personal possession and growing cannabis has also increased, but there is no great appetite to commercialise cannabis by selling it in stores. Advocates of cannabis reform say the results show the laws are now out of touch with public opinion. Support to decriminalise or legalise cannabis for the use of pain relief has increased from 78% last year to 87% this year in what has become an annual survey. Drug Foundation Executive Director Ross Bell said that support for a referendum question on the sale of cannabis was quite high, given that the public education campaign had not begun.
Well, this is the third year we've run this poll, and what we're seeing over those years is that support for drug law reform, specifically around cannabis, is increasing year on year. So the Kiwis want the law to change, and we're really hoping that the government will listen to what the public want.
Green MP Chloe Swarbrick said the increase in support for medicinal use showed that views could shift with debate informed by evidence.
This is all part and parcel of a broader discussion that I think we as New Zealanders need to be having about our criminal justice system and our health system. When people actually need help for drug abuse or addiction issues and they might want to stick their hand up, they won't, because they'll instead be taken away in handcuffs. But worse than that, it's obviously resulted in intergenerational criminality, intergenerational poverty, and people not being able to get access to the services that they need when they need them. It's also correlated to mental health issues. So we need to be tackling this issue from the ground up, basically, and looking at it in a really rational way.